All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing scanned. So we're using the gear wrench today. You probably see me in the top corner. My dog's barking in the background because he's a dickhead. So let's go into auto scan first. Let us do its thing. All right, we're gonna go to Canyon, 4-speed base without traction control. All right, now I've already did a prior scan to this, so I already know that there's not a whole lot of, there's no codes in any other modules but the powertrain. So we're gonna go to system selection, powertrain, and we're gonna go ahead and read DTCs. Okay, so p0446 BF. Don't know what BF means, don't really care, but this is going to be a evap vent system performance. Last test failed, this ignition not ran. Okay, all that good stuff. All right, so now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go into here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to save this. Make sure everything's good. I'm not changing none of this stuff or anything, so. All right, 2005 mileage. It's like 194,089. I'm not even going to really put a mileage in. This is for my personal vehicles, but normally I do put a mileage in. Okay, so saved. I believe I saved it. All right, so let's look at the freeze frame real quick. Maybe we can get some direction on that. All right, review data. Okay, if you see right here, mileage at first failure. So 6.2 miles, it failed its first test. Then the next time it tried to rerun the test was 161.56 miles. So it tried to do a self-test twice. That's not unusual. That's pretty normal. One thing I do see right here is 14% long-term field trim. We're actually going to dive into that one a little bit more, but we're not worried about that right now. I like to normally see that around 10%. This truck actually had some vacuum leak, like a major vacuum leak. I didn't record that one, but it ended up being up underneath the intake. There's a hose that just wasn't even connected. I wish I would have recorded it because it was actually kind of cool how I found it. Yeah, there's nothing. I want to see if it has anything with evap on here. Okay, I don't see anything with evap. Just telling me that it ran and it failed. Okay, so these two here, it's about all I really got. Let's go into this next one. Let's just review the data. So yeah, same thing, 6.2 miles. Yeah, it tried to do a self-test. Same thing, same data pretty much. Just give me it. For some reason, with the gear wrench, it kind of gives me some weird things like it's like it set the code twice. So I believe this is also going to be a pending code as well as a permanent code, like a learn or a stored code. So okay, so we're going to go into actuations real quick, engine, and then we're going to go down to evap vent. Okay, now I'm going to listen for it and see if it opens. It should click and I should be able to hear it. Okay, so it did click. I can tell you right now that it was a very, very faint click. So that's telling me that, I don't know, maybe I can actually zoom you guys in on this and see You might be able to actually hear it. Listen very, very closely. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to pick up or anything, but there's that. So, what's that telling me? That's telling me that that's telling me like all the wiring. Now, there was one code that this truck actually had, was a p0446 code, which was a circuit malfunction. It ended up being some wiring that was up underneath the truck for the vent valve. As normal, we didn't throw a vent valve in it because I did hear it click, and I was like, okay, it's actuating. It's clicking, so that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it was clicking whenever we were determining the p0449. So there's that. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to, let's back out of here. Oh, that's purge seal. We're not doing none of that. We're not doing any of that. Yep, we're not doing none of that. So, okay, so now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. It's pretty. There's a good reason why we need to do this. We need to slide up underneath the truck now and actually remove this vent valve solenoid so we can figure out what exactly that's going on with it. And yeah, we'll start from there. I think that'd be the best thing to do. I don't really see anywhere else that we can go to live data real quick and just look at the evap. Okay. That was kind of weird. So yeah, evap is definitely just venting right now. So, I mean, I kind of like to see that on the actuation side. I know there's a way that we did it last time, but it might have been through like the enhanced things with the automatic scan. So, actually, let's just go ahead and do an automatic scan real quick. Automatic scan on this thing takes a little while. It's kind of slow, but we'll get there. Of course, let's go into, see if I can move myself up out of the way here. Actuation. Now I'm in kind of like a, yeah, it's not going to tell me anything. But I mean, we heard it click, so we know that the control side's good. We know we don't have any. So whenever you do an actuation test, and I did hear it click, right? That's telling me right there. That's telling me that the control side of the wire that has been repaired is totally fine. And also telling me that the positive side is totally fine. And the fuse is totally fine. So I want you guys to look at my hands. I have no dirty hands. And I already know what's wrong with this truck. So now we're going to slide up underneath it, and we're going to see just what we got. We're pushing 9 minutes and 30 seconds, so this will probably just be another video that I'm going to make after I get the vent valve pulled out. I'm not going to show all that because that's all boring. So, all right, y'all. There it is.